Well, listening to that was the Communities Minister, Don Foster. A very good evening to you. Let's just pick on that, up on that. The money could be better spent. Before those changes, it was costing Westminster around £4,000 a month to house a family in a home. It's now costing 3 times that much, £12,000, to put them in a hotel. How is that a good deal for the taxpayer?
It's not a good deal for the taxpayer, and I think Westminster have got to explain precisely how they think it's a good deal, because in my view it certainly isn't. And of course, as you rightly said in your introductory film, that any use of bed and breakfast for families with children beyond a 6-week period, unless there is a review being undertaken, is actually illegal. They shouldn't be doing it.
What are you doing about that?
Well, one of the things we have done is to make very clear to local authorities what the law is. We've had all of the London local authorities in, had discussions with them. We're considering what further action we can take. But it's worth reflecting that around half of the London boroughs are able to solve the problems that are raised by the people who do present as homeless without resorting to the use of bed and breakfast for long periods of time. It can be done, and Westminster should be doing it.
Well, the previous Housing Minister, Grant Shapps, wrote to Westminster almost a year ago warning them that they were breaking the law. Then the new minister in December said it was unacceptable. But what have you actually done about it?
Well, we've brought the councils in and we've talked to them. One of the problems we've got under the current legislation is responsibility for bringing a legal challenge has to lie with the family that's affected or with their advisors. And we're certainly encouraging families in that situation to take legal action. But of course, we will do what we can to help. And it's worth bearing in mind that Westminster Council has had over £8 million additional grant to help with homelessness issues, and a further £3 million to help them with the transition to the new benefit arrangements. So we've actually provided them with resources, and in addition we've made it easier for them to be able to use the privately rented sector to help with people who present as homeless.
Do you not agree, though, that the market is fiercely competitive in London? Private landlords are going to be reluctant to take people on housing benefit when they can get market rates elsewhere. So, of course, the availability of housing has shrunk completely in London.
Well, there is a real difficulty with housing, not only in London, but across the whole of the country. And that's one of the things that the coalition government is doing, is urgently trying to get new properties built and to bring empty properties, which frankly are a problem in their own right to communities, back into use to provide more affordable accommodation.
Mr Foster, what's clear there is that this policy brought in by your government is not working for London. With hindsight, was it a mistake not to treat London differently and perhaps give it a London waiting, for example?
Well, I think you're wrong in that analysis. I mean, I think anybody who's viewing will know that the cost of the benefits regime, which has doubled over the last few years under the previous government, is something that we have to address. And we're addressing it by providing transitional relief to local councils, by getting new properties available. I mean, right across the country under the previous administration...
Does that mean that you're not going to review it for London?
No, what we're doing is we're working with councils, particularly in London, to show them how, having provided them with the additional resources to be able to tackle this problem, they should be using those effectively, as around half of the councils in London are already doing. And if they fail to abide by the law, they will be prosecuted. And rightly so. What they're doing is unacceptable, and it is a waste of taxpayers' money.
Mr Foster, we must leave it there. Thank you very much for your time this evening.
Thank you.